Hey, good evening, good afternoon, good morning. Sorry, this is going to be sort of a short, low-key chat. Not a chat. Just I realized that it'll be 1 week. I don't know, in like 15 minutes or give or take. I haven't live streamed all day. I haven't live streamed since yesterday, or I didn't live stream yesterday. And I wanted to do that when we were hitting our 1 week mark on Lone Star. So right now, Lone Star is sitting at. Let me refresh because maybe I got something since the last time I checked. It's kind of slowed down the last few days, maybe because I haven't been on. But I have been, handing out my cards at San Diego Comic-Con. I've been meeting some cool people from our community who came in, got the Comicsgate print, told me they were supporting, showed me they were supporting the Lone Star Indiegogo, so I gave away the Lone Star print, the exclusive San Diego Comic-Con print. So that was very cool. I was glad that all those people could be there and that I could meet them. So let's see, where's my dashboard? And so, oh, did I hit refresh? I think I did. So we're at 26,983. We are 17 bucks away. We are a restaurant hamburger away from $27,000 in the first week. I do think that had I not gone to San Diego Comic-Con, I might have been a little farther along on this. Oops, underdog. But it is what it is. I gotta actually make a living, so I gotta do the conventions here and there and everywhere. And so, yeah, sorry. So I gotta let this slide a little bit. Do the conventions here. Oops, I gotta let this slide a little bit. Sketch says hi. Irish and Sketchy says hi. Sierra Whiskey, yo. Scotty Richard. Anybody talking about gun at the con? Besides me, no. I mentioned it to the guys next to me at Hot Flips, but I didn't really know what was going on because I've been out of loop. I've been so con focused. It's been a little bit of insanity. So yeah, and when there's 130,000 people at the show, you can't live stream. The best I could do is record stuff, but I don't want to run away from the desk or the table for too long and like go sit down like I did with JJ. On Thursday, it was like super dead, so I could go and chill with JJ for a while, and do a recording. But unless somebody comes to my table, I can't really do that because I'm there by myself. Nobody's selling stuff for me, so I can't go do like the cool kind of interviews and stuff that I'd like to do for you guys. But I gotta do what I gotta do. Sorry, apologies. Chester Busby, hey Mike, I'm not late today. Woo! Sorry, Chester, this isn't gonna last very long. I'm probably gonna just stream until about 1 o'clock, so about another 15, maybe 20 minutes. Probably not even that long. Just want to see if somebody want to chip in that extra 17 bucks on the freaking thing so we can get to 27,000 even by the time 1 week elapses exactly. Yeah, and smash that like button. Thank you, Super Antsman. Whoa, echo. Is there an echo? I'm sorry. I don't know what to do about that. That echo might just be JoJo hollering in the hallway. He's still up, and it's almost 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm so tired, guys. I was like tired the first day. JoJo, you need to go to bed now. These kids. How was the San Diego Comic-Con? San Diego. It was slow. It was slow. I'll tell you what, guys. I think there's a change in the air. Not just in don't get in. I don't want him in here. Why? He can sleep with Elijah. I'm in my bedroom for the first time doing a live stream. You can hear my wife laughing. Hey, I get my Tokyo Comic-Con tickets tomorrow. Cool. I'll be there. I will be there for the first time, Tokyo Comic-Con. This is I've been thinking about, because all year long, and I've been hearing it from a lot of people, the conventions this year are not measuring up to last year. And it feels like there's a, I don't know how to say it, well, I mean, a depression of sales is the easiest way to say it, but I honestly think that the Avengers movie was sort of the zenith for this this go round on comic book movies and comic book related media in the pop culture. Because what's going to come up after Avengers? Captain Marvel. Gosh, what are the other things coming up? There's like nothing that's going to generate the kind of electricity and excitement and the star power of Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man and Chris Evans as Captain America and freaking the other Chris Hemsworth as Thor. Yeah, I do think people are getting burned out on cons. Although I think that the cons will be there, I think they have to shift focus, because they're not going to get the kind of people in there for the post Avengers movies. The big stars aren't contracted to work afterwards. I don't think Robert Downey Jr. wants to be playing Iron Man in his 60s. And frankly, you shouldn't have Iron Man in his 60s. And it's way too soon to reboot this entire universe. So where is Marvel going to go? Right? Maybe that's why they've been creating Squirrel Girl and all this other garbage to try to accumulate a new audience. Oh, thanks, Simmerly. Thank you. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. Yeah. So, I don't know. I think the greater audience feels that, and I think the conventions are feeling that, and I think my sales for certain are feeling that. Yes, thank you. We are over $27,000 at 1 week. Well, in about 10 minutes, it'll be 1 week. So awesome, guys. Thank you so much. That is fantastic. I couldn't be more thrilled, unless it was like, $50,000 or something. No, but I think we're on track to really make this comic a big success, greater than I need. Maybe not as great as some of the other guys, but I mean, compared to a lot of Comics Indiegogo guys, this is a tremendous success, and I'm very happy about it. So thank you. And I may not sound, I'm just exhausted, so sorry that I'm like, I'm beat, dude. How was my day? Slow but tiring. I got to talk to an old good friend who is about ready to come out of the closet and join Comicsgate, but he's scared, because as well he should be, because I've got another friend that just lost a gig because somebody found out that he was one of us. So and I think, as I mentioned before, I met another guy who I'd been working with. I worked with a few years ago at a major publisher, who which will remain unannounced. Deathly afraid. He fully wants to join us. Deathly afraid to do so and risk his career at these other companies. So it's. I mean, those are just the ones who, you know, have the chutzpah to come up and tell me face to face at a show. There have to be others who are sitting in silence, you know, waiting for this movement to grow legs and be able to properly provide for guys like that. Or we have to take the narrative back. I sent out a press release. I hope some of you got it, about the breaking the $1 million mark. I'm not going to name any names, dude. People have to out themselves. People have to out themselves. You can't freaking do that to people. So I am not naming any names. JJ Kirby. No, I would love that. JJ is just a great guy. You know what? I don't think I've ever even talked politics with him. But I know his friends are like, you know, he tells me that he has to freaking defend me from a lot of his friends. But you know, that boy loves me and I love him. So you know, we fight for each other to the death. But I know that, like, him just even being on my channel, he's probably going to hear it from even more of his friends. I don't know, man. I don't know. I should talk to him about it. Maybe I'll have to pull that video down just for his benefit. But I want to support him, man. I want to blow him up. I want that guy to be able to make a living, doing what he loves doing. Yeah, man. I've known that guy for over a quarter century, and he's a great guy, and he is a great artist. And he deserves to be freaking blown up. The closet was for gays, now it's for Republicans. Yeah. Looks like Comicsgate is much bigger than we know. It is. It's underground. There are creators, professional creators, who could shift the paradigm. You know, it's not like everyone working is left wing, and certainly not everyone working is one of these rabid SJWs. And you know what? It's one thing to be left wing. It is one thing to hold left-wing values and beliefs and ideologies. That's not the same thing as being one of these SJWs who is a freaking fascist. SJWs are fascists. The way they think, the way they operate, it is pure, unadulterated fascism. You can't label everyone on the left the same way. Because I have left-wing friends, we all have left-wing friends who are still reasonable, decent people. These freaking fascists are not reasonable or decent. So there's the delineation right there, right? Mark Miller is a socialist, but he toured America in the Bush years and said he loved the conservative people he met on the tour. There you go. There you go. Perfect example of one, as I am describing. We're the indie scene now before we go mainstream. Yeah, we are. You know what we are, man? We're punk rock. We're Minor Threat. We're Dead Kennedys. We are the alternate scene, like right before the alternate scene got picked up and started going mainstream, and now there's no such thing as alternate because all that was alternate is now mainstream, and that's us right now. We are a minor threat. We are a minor threat. If you guys could get some, we are the rebellion. ABBA. No, we're not ABBA. Get out of here. If you guys could get to a larger audience, a lot of people like us would come out in droves in support of Comicsgate. Yeah, boy. I see that you've uploaded the late bloomer special from 100 to 500. Yeah. No, actually, it was. I think I always had it at 500. Because it was the late bloomer. That was the suggestion from you guys that I do the late bloomer one, at 500 instead of 100, so that the 100 guys can still get their super duper special limited one. But no, I'm charging my phone. You can't take the charger. No. No, leave it. Leave it. Leave it.
Get your own charger.
They're all mine. I own everything in this house. You can hear all my family in here. Hey, can you get him out of here? Micah, why are you in my bed? You're not sleeping in my bed. Okay, early bird is still better than late bloomer. Cool. I heard Ethan didn't go to SDCC because they always tried to make him buy second seat. Why? This is so mean. Oh my gosh. All your chargers are belong to Mike. Your kids are cute. My kids are cute. They're adorable. But they're a little loud when I'm live streaming. Let's go. Was your day? I think Vlog is being pushed to her. Tell you should put me to work, brother. Hey, maybe. We'll figure it out. Did you see Zach at SVCC? No, but I heard he uploaded a video where he practically walked right past my booth. So it would have been nice to see him. But, I mean, I'm not really friends with Zach. I've talked to him a couple times on Facebook, but that's about it. And then we had a little bit of interaction. But no, he's like Ethan's friend. I haven't had enough communication with him to say he's a friend. So it would have been nice to meet him face to face, but you know, whatever. Yeah, he was there for like 10 seconds. We'll be buying signed cover 1 and 2 before the campaign ends. Right on. Thank you, Super Ants Man. First they ignore you, then they laugh at you, then they fight, compete, then you win. Gandhi. That is correct. Although Gandhi was not a good guy. He was there for 15 minutes because he almost missed his flight. Seriously? It was hilarious. He meant to spend 3 hours there. Why was he in and out so quick? That's crazy. Can you say what the average cost is for SDCC Artist Alley? The cost? You mean for Artist Alley table? It's free. They put $350 or something like that on the paperwork, but they comp everybody. So nobody pays to be a guest in Artist Alley or to be there in Artist Alley in San Diego. It's actually one of the few shows, maybe the only show where nobody in Artist Alley actually pays to be there. And I don't know if that's public information, so shh, don't tell anybody. Then you got a warning about flight departure. Oh, you think you could get into contact with someone like Steven Crowder? His audience is massive, and you could get Comicsgate serious mainstream attention. My wife has actually been talking about that same thing, trying to find a way into that world. Man, my computer is really getting hot. Zach is keeping Marvel and DC afloat with all the comics he buys. Yeah, right. I know, he's probably like doubling the sales on some of those things. No, Gandhi was not a good guy. Heck no, man. That guy caused the death of millions of people. And nobody even freaking talks about it because they're all about him. Huh? Oh, that's Eden's necklace. Marines don't tell time. He was at SDCC for a very specific and important business reason that he's going to reveal in like 3 weeks. Probably to meet with someone privately. Anyone could have a table then. No, not anyone could have a table. It is a juried process, so you have to apply for a table, you have to get approved, and there is a waiting list. So it's not easy to get on our RSI table. All your private information needs to belong to Mike. I remember Artist Alley being free in the 90s at a lot of cons. Yeah, it ain't like that anymore, man. People, con planners or whatever you call them, you know, they're there to make a buck. So I got no problem with that. They can Ferengi all day, yo. I remember Artist Alley. I don't think Zach is good with crowds. Crowds make me want to run away. Feels a little too controlled. Zach was well, if we send an email to Steven Crowder, if we all send an email to Steven Crowder, hey man, give me his email. I'll email him too. I don't know what it is. Gosh, does he say it on his stream, on his show? S. Crowder? No, I think that's just his Twitter. What's the name of your online store, Mike? My online store should be in the description. Yeah, it is. It's mikesmillerart.myshopify.com. It's right in the description. You can click the link and grab some prints or whatever you want. Well, it's closer on the convention floor. The whole social media was busy with several news that came out intending Gun Schnepp's death and others. Yeah, I just saw that on Instagram that John Schnepp died. I was bummed because he was a friend of mine. I met him. I met him a few years ago. I got to sit next to him at Phoenix Comic Con. We got to know each other and just shoot the crap. And I didn't even know who he was then. And he told me about the death of Superman Lives. And I mean, it was probably like 2 years before I even watched the movie. But I was bummed. I was bummed. That's yeah. So I don't know. This the gun thing. The gun thing is whatever. He said some really kind of twisted stuff. I don't know who would think that kind of stuff was funny, but whatever. Yeah, John Schnepp was the what do you call it? Documentarian director of the death of Superman Lives, and he did, I think, like a lot of like internet TV shows or something like that. So yeah, I'm bummed about that. I don't even know how he passed away. I just saw Boss Logic post on Instagram, and I was like, oh man. I actually have a couple of things he left. He left at his booth. He left this Star Trek like um, glass from like the old McDonald's days when they had Star Trek. They would give away glass or sell glasses and stuff. Drinking glasses. And then he left an opus from Bloom County, a little stuffed opus. And so I grabbed him from his table, and then like the next time I saw him at a con, I'm like, "Hey man, I grabbed your stuff." He's, "Oh, you can keep it." So yeah. Hey, Uncle Mike, JJ Kirby seems like a cool guy. Need to get him on the YouTube. Yes, absolutely, we will. That's. I will be purposing to do that and blow that brother up. Molly and John's sister announced today. Um, Star Trek Discovery 2. I don't know if Crowder will be in there. Yeah. Don't know if Crowder would interview you, but he interviewed a gay interracial furry who was kicked out of the furry community for not being progressive enough. Okay. Due to a stroke a few days ago. Oh, he was a stroke, man. Gosh, he wasn't that old either. They took him off life support. That's sad. Yeah, man. Godspeed, John Schnapp. I hope to see you later, buddy. You guys need to go on Rogan Crowder collectively. That's how you get millions of views on your stuff. Zach and Ethan would get past their cold feet. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Some of us just gotta, reach out and see where we can go, and just spread the word. Rogan has 5 million listeners. Yeah, I'd love to go on Rogan. That'd be cool. But yeah, we'll see. Anyways, again, thank you for getting us up to 27,000 before the 1 week mark. Con is 2 more long, grueling days for me, so I will be. Whew, I'll be doing what I can, and I'll get back to this next week. Get ready for some more Aloha hours. And I don't know. I think I'm gonna start looking for some topical stuff for a morning stream. And I'm probably gonna upload some cool videos my buddy got from San Diego, like streams of like knights fighting and like cool people in cosplay and stuff like that. So look for that maybe this weekend. So we won't go on Crowder due to nerves. All right. I'll be the leader. No, just kidding. No leaders. No leaders. All right, guys. Thank you. Thank you. And I'll see you soon. Mahalo. Aloha. God bless.